Hey folks, welcome back to the Pulse. It is 1:52 Central Texas time. It is so good to see you. Man, oh man, the pump has began. My name is Matt. This is Crypto Heartbeat. Welcome back to the Pulse. I started this channel October 1st of last year. And why did I do that? Actually, the year before that, because I was excited about the PulseChain launch. And guess what? PulseChain TestNet V3 is here. You know about this. This is why you're here. You're like basking in the glory, right? It's so exciting. Did you see the thumbnail today? I got a little late start. I wanted to get this in because I got to do some things. And I wanted to get a stream in today because I wanted to just share with you the excitement I have because you know what? This is a community. And we feed off each other, don't we? It's so exciting. You feel like you've gone through this dark wilderness, right? It's this valley of the shadow, right? We've gone through the bear market and things are super uncertain still, right? But when you see everything else crumbling around us and you see, oh, there's hope, there's hope. To me, folks, this is an amazing time and it's amazing timing by Richard Hart. Amazing timing by Richard Hart. Think about this. You know, I said yesterday that this is like some favor. He's got favor. What does that mean? What's happening in the world? What's going on? Is there an airdrop? How do I get me some? We're going to be talking about what's happening in the world and what's happening in crypto. And we're going to look at true DeFi and we're going to talk about Richard Hart and the world's largest crypto airdrop. Folks, there's excitement in the air. All of those folks that have been hibernating, like Crypto Panda, they're back. I even saw Gerardo, right? And Huddle Dog, back. They're back. You know, we kept the seat warm for you. Me and Rags and some of us folks, RG3 and all the good fellas in this. We kept you warm over this dark period. And now, folks, we get the excitement. It is going to be very, very, very interesting. First, let's say hello to you, then we'll get into the content. This will be a little shorter stream today, but thanks for joining the Pulse today and welcome. For those of you who are new, welcome to the community, the best, closest, most tight-knit family in all of crypto. We call ourselves Hexicans, and some of us Pulsicans, and some of us Pulsexicans, and some of us are Texans. Anders, welcome. No shadow today. That's right. Good to see you. Good evening from Sweden. Thanks for being here from Sweden. AZ Electric. Let's light the candles. It was so cool when Richard lit it at 10 cents, but it's going. It's going. Great V3 day, everyone. What an amazing thing. Yesterday was so exciting. I literally got home. It happened right there towards the end of the day for me. And I literally couldn't think about anything. My wife's like, hey, let's have dinner. And I'm like, crazy afternoon all. Casey Hex, afternoon all, catching this one live. V3 is finally here. So close. Yeah, so close. It's so great, right? And just Richard Hart's timing. Can't get over it, honestly, with all the things that are happening in the world. And it's like, did he just know the perfect timing? He said May 15th of last year. Here we are. We waited this time. It's worth the wait, my friends. Trust me. This is going to launch at the absolute perfect time. It's being planned that way because there's something that Richard Hart is doing, and I'm gonna let you in on the secret of this in this stream of what he's doing behind the scenes that I think is absolutely amazing, and it fits into a massive shift in the entire economic system. Taryn's feeling blessed today. Hope you're all doing well. Godfather J6, what's up? Taking care of business. Crypto Compassion. Hello, everyone. Magnus is here. Planet Brooklyn. Supreme, what's going on? What's up? The time is almost here. PulseChain, get yourself some practice, folks. It could happen at any minute. We got the drum roll, please. Let's go, Texan. You know what's amazing? So we had a big dumper, right? Somebody dumped like $30,000 worth of Texan. And you know what? People just ate it up, folks. You know, that's the amazing thing about working together, right? We are working together and winning together. Hookshot, let's go. Don't forget to drop a like. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, that would help get this word out because we're going to be talking about the world's largest crypto airdrop, which not everybody knows about. Do you know Richard Hart, the founder of Hex? He has forked Ethereum 2.0. It's in testnet v3. It's ready to go live to mainnet. And you get a copy of all of your ERC20 tokens. If you've got tokens or NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, you get a copy on the PulseChain. This is a big deal. It is the largest crypto airdrop. Why? Because all you have to do is change one RPC setting to when mainnet goes live, and you got your coins. Now, there's going to be some interesting things happening at the beginning of all this, and those of us who have been waiting for this, hopefully you've gotten your practice in, you know what it's doing. But folks, in the immortal words of Brandon from Rags to Riches, do not nuke your account. Don't be a degen. Don't just like be pushing buttons. Chill. That's the beauty of this stuff. We hang on, if you know what I'm saying. DCR, what's going on? Rich Liberations here. And Samantha, good afternoon, everyone. Heck, Alchemist, so excited. Yeah, I mean, people are buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Just buzzing. Evo, what's going on? Magnus, saw your first video. There you go. Hex on Air. Boy, that was a terrible video, that first one. Hex on Air, what's going on? Excitement in that room. Off-peak media. Exciting times happening and all. Yeah, exciting times ahead. Shining city on a hill. And, you know, what is this thing? You know, we talk about crypto and we're thinking, you know what it is? We are the layer zero. If you watch Matty Allen, whichever one you want to choose, I'm going to say Allen. You know, Matty was talking about how the community is the layer zero, right? If layer one is the blockchain itself, which would be this Ethereum fork called PulseChain, then we as the community are layer zero. And I love that concept. Because without community and without people caring for one another, you don't have anything. Pretty amazing. Texit. Oh, yeah. I just worked on my, I have it right here, folks. My testimony that I'm going to give to the House Committee around if we get a chance to testify to the House Committee in Austin for the support of Texas independence. I've got it written. I'm actually going to record it and share it with y'all just because I want to share it. And two, if I don't get a chance to be in front of the committee, but excited about it. Got that prepared, ready to go, standing in the gap with all of you for a better life for our families, right? For ourselves, because there's a lot more that needs to be fixed in this world besides the money. Adrian, what's going on? I can tell you're excited, Matt. Right click, share. There you go. Thank you for staying with us for the whole time. Yeah, every single day, Monday through Friday, pretty much. Rags and I have been cranking it out. David Feeder's back too. You know that's the groundhog right there. He's back, right? Together we can set the captives free. You know, and what is that? What does setting the captives free really mean? What does it mean when we decentralize the money and regular people got a shot? That's why I want to scream this stuff from the rooftops. It's the world's largest crypto airdrop. Folks, you don't want to miss this. You know, if you look at layer ones, and a layer one in this case is the PulseChain. Any new layer one is done well, but this has a DEX on it too. It's like 2 for 1. You get not only your own tokens on there, but then there's a new super liquid DEX that's deflationary that has a buyback and burn function that only has buy pressure. This is called PulseX. It's a decentralized exchange. It's amazing. Folks, you want to get you some of this stuff. Matthew Long, hello, folks. Good to see you back again. Texan Tailgate, what's up, Forrest? Folks, if you haven't subscribed to Texan Tailgate, that's a great show that's on at 9 p.m. on Sundays talking about everything related to Texas and some great people and a great leader of that channel, which is Forrest. Paul Op, the 7th. Hello, everyone. Crypto Chronic. Howdy, y'all. Alikins. There you go. Alikins. There you go. Peter. What's going on, Peter? Hello, Matt. Hookshot. Yep. On the Texan bandwagon as well. Well, that's the cool thing. Everybody wants to be on a winning team, right? And we are excited. By the way, some alpha announcement. You've heard it here first. If you go to texan.cc, we now support the TestNet V3 with the D app. So you can use our D app and stake essentially these TestNet Texan tokens that you've got, because you got a copy over there. And I think the copy that they took, the snapshot that they took was from like end of January. And so you'll see those in there, and it's not going to be current because it wasn't a snapshot of yesterday. But just to keep in mind, you'll be able to play around with that, even with Texan, which is really cool. So we verified that everything's been copied over, and we have changed things and added to our D app front end the support for TestNet V3. So that's big news. Adrian, Marcus, Matt, thank you for making me understand the power of community. Hey, man, that's all there is. And so tomorrow on the Pulse, this is so awesome. Our great friend, Steve Staggs, is going to be back. I told you we're going to do these sessions on Friday with Steve Staggs, and we talking about spiritual stuff. And if you missed the last one, it was amazing. It was like 2 hours, and we talked about so much of the things about just like creation and history and the human heart and the Bible, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. If you're interested in that sort of stuff, you're not going to want to miss it. Steve Staggs he asks all the right questions, if you know what I mean. Casey Hex, been here from the beginning. Love the fresh perspective from your channel. Keep up bringing the truth. Well, doing our best, trying our best, right? We're wanting to lift people up, because who wants to be around somebody who is negative all the time? Boy, oh boy, I certainly don't. People who have abandoned their own dreams will discourage yours. People who have abandoned their own dreams will discourage yours. You're like, yeah, I'm going to do this and we're going to do that, and it's going to be really cool. And they're like, nah. And they find any possible way they can cut you down to size. Get rid of those people in your life, folks. That's what's so great about this community. A lot of people in this community are optimistic and forward thinking and innovative and early adopters. That's what we're about. Stephen King, what's going on? Hello, Crypto Heartbeat from the UK. Glad to see you here. Suzanne, is that right? Suzanne? Nice. Pulse for a good life. That's right. NT Fryer, Ophiricans. I think Ophirians makes sense. That is the Ophir token out of the Philippines. They're in their donation phase. You can find them at ophircrypto.com, and they're in a donation phase. You want to be included in the airdrop for Ophir, give to a registered nonprofit organization called Gem Effect. Check it out, ophircrypto.com. You'll like that. It's awesome. Boy, we have so many opportunities here, folks. It is absolutely amazing. Hex Honcho, Texan looking strong. You know, for it to be able to handle somebody dumping $30,000 worth of Texan, it's a lot of Texan. And it just gobbled that stuff up, and then people just looking for the dips. It's pretty amazing. That's what's so crazy about community, right? You have such a large group of people committing themselves and a proxy for their labor into this pool that is immutable. No admin keys, no counterparty risk, censorship resistant, true DeFi. And what does that do? Builds confidence. And people are like, hey, what's your future look like? Secure your future, man. It's pretty cool. That's what's so amazing about it. And everything we owe to Richard Hart, who is the one who is giving us the world's largest airdrop. It's fantastic. Divine timing. Rich Liberation says, absolutely. I was dancing and jumping around in my living room with excitement and joy when I saw TestNet V3 launched. Great, into play on and testnet before it's too late. Absolutely. Go and test. You can find all this stuff on Twitter, folks. This isn't a stream where I walk you through the process. That's not what you need. Rags is going to do that. Hexo just did that. Crypto Coffee did it last night. Everybody's going to show you about that stuff. Get your practice in. Understand what you're doing. And if you're like me, chill. Get some popcorn. Hang out with Crypto Panda. Samantha, what's going on? God's Child is here. Will, Texan Token, be on PulseChain. God bless you, buddy. Absolutely. It is right now. It's on TestNet V3, and the D app allows you to connect your wallet. If you've got the right RPC settings for the testnet, you can see your Texan tokens there. Now, keep in mind, this is a snapshot from back in the end of January. So keep that in mind. It's going to be different than what you see right now in current state of what block we're on with Ethereum. But the cool thing about it is this is all play money right now, right? This is play tokens in a testing environment. But when it goes live, yes, copies are there, and it's confirmed. It's there. It got copied over. Robert Keller, what's going on? We need a reminder for switching coins over to V3 from V2B. Yeah, there you go. Just make sure you've got the right settings, and you can find those things. I mean, just look up Richard Hart on Twitter. That's it. You'll see his post, and it's got all the detail in it. Mobius, what's going on? Samantha saying like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that, because we are going to have so many exciting things coming up, and you're going to want to get pumped up, and that's my job. My job is to encourage you. Tyson Taff, what's up? Good to see you. Stephen King, chill, steak, and forget it. There you go. Peso dudes. Hey, what's going on? Winter chicken dinner. Here we are. Tiger, something like that. Every hex you can buy now. You can get a copy on the PulseChain. 10 pennies is a great deal. That's a really good point. So this is I think this is a buy one, get one free offer, right? if you have anything, any token, including Hex or Texan on Ethereum, when they do go to mainnet, those things will be copied over and you'll have a copy in your wallet. Do I know what the value is going to be? Nope, I don't. Liquidity will have to be provided on the bridge, and we'll see. We'll see. It's pretty exciting. I mean, we've speculated for the last year and a half about this. We will see. Crypto Heartbeat is a full pro, dude. Coming from you, the real pro. I appreciate that a lot. I'll be testifying. Hope to see you there. I would love to see you there. That's my plan as well. Forrest, Texan.cc, what's up? David Lee, all the way from southwestern Indiana, came to my dad's funeral and showed the love. He is leading by hugging and loving people. Not only here, but all the way over in the Philippines as well. My online ghost, what's good, everyone? Good to see you as always, David. Off-Peak Media, any guidance or for available Texan token merch? Been eyeing Rags' black logo hat. I have one of those as well. I love it. And you go, and actually somebody will put a link in the chat. I believe it is, let me make sure I get this right because I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. You want to get the merch. Where am I at? Shop. There we go. It is TexanShop.com. Texan, like the token, shop.com. TexanShop.com. All right. Yes, yes. Ophir Crypto. David Lee with the love. All right, here. Who else do we have? The original Hex Swimmer. What's going on? Hello, fellow Texian. One milestone done. Finally, looking how much wife changing this brings to the world. You're saying life changing, not wife changing, Daniel. Come on, Texan on PulseChain V3. Hey, this could happen anytime. And I think that, Richard's been really careful about launching this when it's right. And so I'm sure there's going to be some things we learn. But now's the time. Pay attention. Sit up. It couldn't happen at a better time, in my opinion. This is the ideal time. What's going on in the world, folks? Let's see. The entire financial system is collapsing. The Western world, for the most part, is collapsing. War in Ukraine, China and Russia buddying up, BRICS nations, woke culture. Things are collapsing from within. And folks, we are sitting in such a unique position because they're going after, the SEC is going after non-DeFi crypto. Why? Why can't they go after DeFi crypto? Because there's no centralized organization. There's no marketing department. There's no address. There's no corporate office. There's no place to go. It's true DeFi. It's exactly why Bitcoin was created. And if you stick to the tenets of DeFi, the problem is this. Here, let me toss something out at you. Everybody's like, what's the utility of your token? Guess what? In order to have utility of a token, you have to do some sort of business and create some sort of value outside of the token's appreciation or its main staking function. So if you think about this, what is utility but requires people and work and effort of others? Now, it sounds great because it's the merger of the old system with the new system. We've got to create value. Where's the revenue? Where's the SaaS model? Where's the monthly recurring revenue? What's the value? It's great and it makes sense. And from a business perspective, you're like, hey, what is the utility? But I'm going to challenge you with this. In order to have utility, you have to have a centralized organization. And when you have a centralized organization that's in a jurisdiction, especially in the United States, you got a big old target on your back because you're showing that in this token, in what I'm doing in this token, I have to have an organization that's got a corporation, it's got an address. And folks, that's what they're going after, right? They're taking out all of these on-ramps and off-ramps. They're going after staking and all of those things. But folks, they cannot stop DeFi. True DeFi, what is it? Immutable contracts on the blockchain. We all pass away. It's still there, right? The only thing that really takes it down is like thermonuclear war. And let's just hope that doesn't happen. But even though that's possible, Crypto Heartbeat is dropping the alpha mana from heaven. The alpha mana, isn't that great? Well, if you think about what is manna from heaven, right? We know this, right? The Israelites were in the wilderness, but God provided for them, led them by a pillar of smoke and fire, right? Day and night, water from stone. There was like this food. It's like dew on the ground and they could pick it up. It was like a form of sustenance for them. And there were quail. And it's amazing, this idea that, hold on a second, is there a God who provides? And it's interesting when you think about it, what's happening in this world, but we're shifting from an extraction model to an abundance model. It's an abundance model, folks. There's enough to go around. Here's why. You personally have value. You personally have value. You are created for a purpose. I listen all the time to these people in the secular world, and you know what they tell me? You're an accident. You were a newt, an amoeba, crawled out of the ooze, turned into a monkey, and then next thing you know, bam, you're coding Python and blockchain. Is that really what happened? Because I would say something, we are different than the animals. And what is the difference between us? Our creative ability, right? God said he created us in his likeness. What's different about us from the animals? We have a choice. What choice are you going to make? You have the choice of good and you have the choice of evil. What if I chose what was best for you and for me at the same time, rather than just being concerned about myself and stepping on your head to get it? That's called extraction. DeFi crypto is a picture of abundance. It's pretty awesome. Adam, what's going on? Go Texan. David Lee with the love. Moon Runner in the house. Hey, all, just caught you live. Thanks for being here. DJ and Dougie Peach. What's up, my brother? Torin. What's up, fam? Hex Alchemist. How much will a T-share be on PHEX? That's a great question. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let's go. Let's go. Hex Monkey, what's going on? Meanwhile, in California, the government is focusing on what's most important, a bill to ban the sale of Skittles. You got to be kidding me. It's a clown world. And here's the thing, it's funny. It's like, well, we're the superpower with the biggest guns. And here's China and Russia. And they're looking over at us and they're like, you people, man, this is so easy to take you down. You're doing it for us. You're focused on all the wrong things. Yeah, it's amazing, and it's like this is their time. And so they're acting, right? They're now going to do all their oil and gas relationships in the yuan, in the Chinese currency. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. The fall of the Roman Empire once again. Fallen comrade, let's go. Happiness as a kid. It's a Christmas today. Today, someone in real life told me that they weren't interested in Hex because they couldn't find any utility other than promising to make people money. Pretty good utility. Because here's the thing people don't realize is that if crypto is only, 4% of the population is in crypto, then at some point in time, it's going to be more. It's 10%, 30%, 50%. And with the digitization of like CBDCs, which is the evil side, it's going to become a means of exchange. The infrastructure is going to be there. So what's the utility? Value. And I can exchange that value. Right now, there are a ton of people that have stuff that they'd be willing to buy or sell with Hex or with Texan. It's true. And that's really the ultimate utility of this, that it would become digital cash. But right now it's not. It's like a store of value. But you know what? When do you store up, right? Think about the story of Joseph, right? 7 years of abundance and 7 years of famine. When do you store up? You store up while the getting is good. That's right now. That's right now. Building in the bear market. And how amazing of a gift this is. Obamian happiness as a Texan. Crypto RP streaming today. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You guys are super encouraging. Wow, 1 T pulse. So that's a test pulse is equal to 6 test pulse X. I've been a big fan of Pulse X from the beginning, folks. The buyback and burn. I'm on the bandwagon of Pulse X. K4K taught me well. Crypto Pay. Hello, peeps. Mark Hansen. I've listened to you since the beginning. Always the best. So positive. It's all in God's hands. God bless you, Matt. You know what? And when you get to my age and you see what I've seen, you kind of recognize the fact that I don't really care what anybody thinks. I have a certain amount of that. I want to make sure my hair looks nice, put on a jacket, make sure the sound is good, the lighting's good, the background's good. But at the end of the day, I want to provide you with something that basically helps you understand that we only win together in this future, right? We have to realize that this old system is dying, it's failing, and rising from the ashes is this hope, which is an abundance. Because here's the thing. Right now, we've got a centralized banking system, and that centralized banking system has built in an extraction model. It's called inflation. And it's really legalized theft, right? Because if I'm not going to get it on this end, I'm going to get it on the other end by just getting it out of your pockets through the cost of everything increasing. Whereas when you think about DeFi, especially when something is known, right? There's an inflation rate in Hex, and then there's this whole, fixed supply in Texan. Well, At some point in time, like Bitcoin, it's all mined out. And then there's a finite amount of it. And you know that it's not going to increase and no one can increase it in value. The problem is people are using this idea of let's just print more and print more and print more. And that increases this sovereign debt. And at some point in time, it's unsustainable to manage and handle that debt. So you spend yourself out of existence. Well, what if this new model is people are adopting true DeFi? The people then, because what are you doing? You're contributing a piece of yourself. Because what is money if not a proxy for your labor? Because all there is in this world is your labor. It's your creative ability. It's your ability to do goods and services, right? You create something or you serve someone. That's all there is. And that's an extension of you and your creative ability. My dog does not wash my truck. I've tried to get my dog to do it. It just can't happen. So everything is a proxy of our labor. So what do we do when we go into an immutable contract? We put a piece of ourself in there. That's all it is. It's a representation of the sweat of your brow. And as we put it in there, what are we doing? We're like, hey, well, if we put this in together and everybody puts it in together and we tell more people about it, we continue to consume it. We create our own golden goose. But this golden goose produces because it's code and it's decentralized and no one's monkeying with it. And we know, oh, hey, maybe it'll continue to pay me off. I'll be able to go in and get some, right? I go to this well. As long as we don't, abuse it and try to cut open the golden goose to pull the eggs out, we continue to tell people about it. They contribute themselves in it. And not everybody sells at once. I mean, that's what it is. It's a narrative. It's our own form of fiat. What is fiat? But by decree. We are decreeing our own value together. It's all this is. It's a shared fiction. It's a narrative that we believe in together. And this fits into the game theory, right? It's amazing. It's amazing. James Baker, what's going on? Jamie, happy Thursday, everyone. FMX, best ERCs to hold for the fork. Hex, there you go. You answered your own question there. Crypto guts, sup? Crypto, check my pulse, day one, PulseChain V3. The future is now. We are blessed. Well, it gives us hope, right? And what is hope? But it's this substance of things that we hope for. And it's the certainty of what we do not see. We are future focused. What is faith and what is hope? But future focused. We know what happened yesterday. We know what's going on today. But it's like, what's the future going to look like? And if you've got kids like I do, you want what is best for them. That was always the hope of the American dream. And why are we supporting Texas independence? Because we don't believe that that dream is still alive. And we want to defend it and preserve it in Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Samantha, what's going on? Afternoon Hexicans, future millionaires, DeFi for the win. I know some people are going to be billionaires, folks. Many of them, actually. I know quite a few people who sacrifice for Pulse and PulseX in a big way. And I just do a little bit of math on like a 300X. Good golly, Miss Molly. Michael, better late than never. Hey, Matt and everyone, good to see you here. David Lee, that person missed out on Samantha's Hex Monkey, Mr. Peach. So wonderful people in the best community. Absolutely. Caliber 2 Crypto. Great stream recently with Gary Cardone. Dude, that was so fun. Gary Cardone, right? Twin brother of Grant Cardone. And if you think about, real estate empire and investors, turned 65 years old 2 days ago. 65. I'm 50 years old. I think about that's 15 years. What has he accomplished and what has he done? And I think what was really cool about that, and I hope to get a chance to talk to Gary, it's so cool to see people who have figured some things out and hustled. But I'm excited about sharing with folks like Gary and others that folks, the system that you're used to, which is get in the middle, be a middleman. That's how people have made their money. That's called extraction. This future is about contributing to common pool. In this case, an immutable contract on the blockchain that's not run by some centralized authority. And what's amazing is you're actually investing in other people's labor because that's all the proxy is. Do you see that? This is actually a culmination. You're investing in people. That's all these contracts are. And if you get enough people to believe the same story, Hex, Texan, whatever it may be, you have value that can help everyone. And then if you bond it together in pairs with other things, it moves with the market. It's called Hart's Law. Pretty good. Upper Deck Doll, Matt, thanks for all you do and Brandon do. Yeah, he doesn't really take the thanks very well, but he's a good dude. So thank you, Brandon from Rags to Riches. Heinz Crypto, good afternoon. Erto is here. What's up with the prayers? Generally overseas, yeah, Texan troops. That is, it's General Lee. David Lee is the general. He's watching out for the troops in the field. Mark Hansen says, absolutely right. It's all a setup. The pandemic. Whew. We're going to learn a lot about that. It's coming out, my friends. Finn Bear, living in the happiest place on earth. He's likely the happiest guy you will know because he's from Finland and he's Finn Bear and V3 is out, and I know he's happy. What's up, J Pond PLSX? You got the right idea. What's up, Heartbeat? Good to see you, Heinz Crypto. Good to see you, Heinz Crypto. Thanks for being here, man. Hexonium, it's time in the market, not timing the market. We don't trade. That's the beauty of this. Everybody looks at it as like, where's your volume? Dude, people are like staking for 7 years, man. Staking, man. Just wait. Empty Corner, what's going on? Good day to you. MZ, I've said that a little bit is scared of all the positive things that are set in motion, but second, scared, careful, be overconfident. Absolutely. Thanks for all that you've done. Cheers from Croatia. Fantastic. You know, that is so true. And I think the key of this is humility, right? You know, the problem with pride is people think that they're better than other people. You know, let other people praise you. Don't praise yourself. Lift up other people. Good leadership. You know, you think about Jesus himself. He washed the feet of the disciples. Stinky old feet in the first century, man. Like, I thought he was the boss. I thought he was the king. Yeah, you got to be able to serve if you want to be great. If you want to be great, you serve other people. What's this all about? What am I trying to tell you? Let's serve everybody else. Tell everybody where the food is. You're just one beggar helping another beggar find food. Let's go. Tell them about it. Because the more people that eat from this trough, more appears. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, we got to the bottom of that one. Isn't that incredible? Share, like, and subscribe. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you the pitch, and then we're going to sign off because this is going to be a short one. Folks, 115 people here. Thank you for being here. It is an exciting time in the blockchain world. This is a moment we've been waiting for close to 2 years. We got V3 of TestNet, which is the PulseChain. If you don't know what the PulseChain is, you can go to PulseChain.com. This is a new Ethereum fork by Richard Hart. Ethereum 2.0 has been forked. A copy has been made, but it has done something no one's ever done. They copied over the system state. What is the system state? That's all the contracts, right? So if you think about a fork generally, it's what I would call a dry fork, right? It doesn't have any contracts in it. It's just the operating system, if you will, to keep it simple. But as a layer one of the blockchain, this is where the business happens, right? This is where all the transactions happen. This is where the ledger is, the spreadsheet, right? The list, right? That is immutable on the blockchain. That's transparent. Richard Hart is an innovator, and he said, you know what? I'm going to copy over the system state. And the system state is, hey, largest airdrop in history. Why? Because he's giving you all of the tokens that you currently hold on a new chain. Wow. That's like double trouble, folks. Yeah. You bought one, you get one for free. This is going to be the biggest news in crypto. And even people like Ivan on Tech and stuff are realizing, wow, if I look at the chart, if I would have gotten to Hex and not into Luna, I might have done a little bit better. This is the redemption of Richard Hart as well. But it's also a big vision. And that big vision is a vertically aligned ecosystem. So what's vertical alignment? Look at Apple, right? Apple, got my Apple phone, right? My iPhone, iTunes, Mac, iPad, iTunes, iMusic, or whatever it is, Apple Music, Apple Watch, all that stuff, right? It all works together seamlessly and it's integrated. That's vertical alignment, all the way down to payments in Apple Pay. So the same thing is true here, is Richard Hart has a vision for a vertically aligned ecosystem. But what is his vision? What does he care about? Well, in order to get into PulseChain, the sacrifice was for freedom of speech. And then PulseX was for freedom of movement or association. Well, why are those things important? Because those things are under attack. So what is this vertically aligned ecosystem? PulseChain, layer one. Hex, store of value, all the things on the PulseChain, projects like Texan, store of value. There's some other functions there, lending, all sorts of things. Then you've got a DEX, a decentralized exchange, which is PulseX. It's got buyback and burn. He's changed the very nature of DEXs and said, we're going to create buy pressure, constant buy pressure, by taking every transaction that happens and pulling off a fee and buying only one thing, PulseX. Then he's got a wallet in the works. And then he's probably got privacy tokens. Here's the thing that I'm excited about. I believe on one side of the spectrum, you're going to have this evil CBDC world, and then you're going to have this other optional thing. And that optional thing is going to be built by Richard Hart. It's going to be called the PulseChain ecosystem. And because he cares about these things and wants to keep us from getting wrecked by governments, by other crypto, by people that want to take your keys and your coins, you're going to have a place to transact that's safe, that supports and increases your freedom and sovereignty. That's it. That's it. World's largest crypto airdrop. Richard Hart is the giving tree. But he's an innovator. He's leading the way, but he also understands what's his mark in the world. He's making a difference, folks. He's making a difference for all of us, giving us hope. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm in hex because I believe Richard built the flashlight to shine on all the cockroaches and expose them in their evil ways. That's a great, great analogy. Going to be heading to Texas within the next 12 months. Need to start looking at some lots in Hexico. There you go. Our pleasure, Crypto Harvey. Thanks for being here. No Ranger Rags, the rock in this stream today. Yeah, no Rags. He's going right after me. So tune into Rags right after this because we're going to be wrapping it up. Thank you for holding the space, for compassion. It's nice to have these conversations. Amen. 22-year gang, absolutely. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. How long is it going to be? What do you think? Is it months? Is it weeks? Is it days? I'm not sure. It's exciting, though. I'm glad we got some hope. We needed that, right? With everything that's falling, banks failing, interest rates rising, world superpowers coming together, people fighting, people dying. I mean, everything upside down. Folks, we need to be a force for good in this world. And, we think, what can I do? Well, guess what? You can join in community. You can tell people where the food is. You can encourage them. You can breathe life into them. You give them a good word. That's what you can do. And when you love people, it comes back to you, right? Serve folks. That's what you do. Think about others in addition to yourself. That's the truth. Good versus evil. Thanks, mate. Stay blessed, brother. Anonymous cat. I like cats. Well, I like certain cats. Yep, those are narratives that you're investing in. Yeah, it's a story. That's what it is. But everything's a story. Even gold's a story. Can't eat it, right? What's the story that you're telling yourself? That's what fiat currency is. By decree, we agree together. All value is determined by parties. Well said. Thanks for streaming. Thanks, Optimal Timeline. Folks, mid-May. Is that what you're saying, Robert? Mid-May? Folks, I did a quick stream today. I want to say thank you to you. This is such an exciting time. I hope you guys are ready. Do not nuke your accounts. Take care of yourselves. And do not mess with Texas. Take care, everybody.